You know, I've been saying for a while that German Pinot Noir is coming on strong, and let's review a particular example of that. What do you think? Hey, welcome back to Drinking It In. I'm your host, Chris Casara. We are here to help you know more and drink better. And today we're talking about German Pinot Noir, in particular, 2021 Klundt Kastanienbusch. That's a vineyard from Germany somewhere. Pinot Noir, lots of people love Pinot Noir. I think Burgundy is held in such high regard, and rightly so. But it's so expensive to get good Burgundy. It just feels like you have to, include it in your budget and keep it at a percentage that's a little too close to your mortgage. So what I say is like, let's look at some alternatives. Now, New Zealand's doing some great Pinot Noir. California can do some great Pinot Noir. Oregon, and all at a relatively more reasonable than Burgundy, but they're still expensive. So we're going to talk about today is this Klundt from Germany, 2021. Brought in via fast selections. We've talked about them on the channel quite a bit. He tends to be ahead of the curve, and I think German Pinot Noir is kind of in a sweet spot right now where you can get bottles like this that I haven't tasted yet for $30, $33 or so, and hopefully they rival some of the. Obviously, I can't get this cork back in here. I'm trying to be deliberate here because I got Monty, the kitty menace, right here. He's probably going to knock over the bottle. So Sven Klundt is the winemaker, and Kastanienbusch is a vineyard. It produces great Riesling, but it also has some Pinot Noir in the vineyard. So, I saw the mailer or the email from Lyle, and I bought a 4-pack. Now, Lyle says we got at least 10 years of age on this thing. So given that, and that it will shut down for 3 to 4 years soon. So since I have a 4-pack, I figured let's taste it now, and then come back in I don't know, come back in 2029. We'll see what it's like. Let's see what this smells like. I mean, the cherries are very pure, not overly aromatic. You can smell there's a little minerality in this one, and I'm getting a note. It's like a fresh oregano or marjoram sort of herb note, which is not. I was not expecting that here. The cherries are pretty profound though. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that noise was Monty taking my notes and throwing them to the ground. Good thing I don't have to refer to anything else on that page, Monty. It's funny now that I'm smelling this a little more. There's like a bit of a licorice note here. It's like, and it's not quite a cherry licorice. It's not a black licorice. It's kind of like cherry with a touch of black licorice in there. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't get that during the first nose. Mm. Very silky velvet. There's a little more sweetness that actually came there. Now, it's not by no means a sweet wine, but I think those cherries have a tartness and a sweetness on the palate. Mm. I mean, it's kind of a neat experience. There's a lot of layers here. So this This is definitely more akin to Burgundy than it is to anything that is kind of from the New World and is a bigger Pinot Noir. This is an elegant Pinot Noir. The cherries are big, and I think I'm getting some spice notes in here. More on the palate. It's almost like there's a little bit of a cayenne pepper heat there, not an alcohol heat, but like a heat on the palate. This is kind of neat. There's Monty. He's done eating my notes. So in the notes, speaking of notes, in the notes that Lyle sent along with the email, he said this is a Chambol Musigny meeting Gevrey Chambertin. That might mean something to you guys. I have no idea what that means. I've had Gevrey Chambertin red wines before. I've enjoyed them. I don't know. I don't have enough memory on what that means. And certainly I haven't had any. I don't think I've ever had a Chambol Musigny. But I trust what he's saying. So if that means something to you, you should definitely be trying to find Mr. Klundt's Pinot Noirs. Yeah, this is just a real pleasant wine to drink. And it's not pleasant in a way that is like bombastic fruit. This is pleasant in a way that is subtle and elegant and just really nice. So in the end, I stand by the prediction or the statement that German Pinot Noir coming on strong. Klundt, Kastanienbusch, 2021. That's a good one. I'm going to see if he sends some more offers my way with the Klundt Pinot Noir. I'm going to get them. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you stop eating the cork, you're a menace tonight. Stop it. Stop. If you've enjoyed this video, this is what I'm dealing with. Craziness. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Why don't you hit the subscribe button right there? And because I know 97.3% of you guys are not subscribed. And, it would mean a lot to me and Monty if you subscribed and joined us on this venture. Thanks for joining, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers. All right, get out of here.